Happy New Year, YouTube! The beginning of 2017, so that means it's time for goals. I always have this internal struggle at the beginning of every year if I want to be like, new year, new me, or if I want to be like, time is just a construct created by man. I do like the idea of having a starting point for new goals, and January 1st is a pretty good time because all the holidays are over, so you're kind of getting back into the swing of things, so it's a perfect time to make some changes or set some new goals. Sometimes people say that they don't need a starting point for a new goal. If you're gonna do something, just do it. But there are people like me who need starting points and they need deadlines. January 1st is a pretty good time for me to start something new. So last year I made a goals video and my goals for 2016 ended up pretty good. So I've set some new goals for myself this year. It's time to tell you what they are, because if you don't tell anybody, nothing happened. My first goal for this year is to read 50 books. Last year I set the same goal of reading 50 books and I was on track until about September when just things got crazy. So I didn't make it, but I think I can do it this year. Also, along with reading 50 books is I want to diversify my reading a little bit more. Pretty much I only read YA fantasy. YA fantasy will forever be my favorite genre of books to read, but I do need to expand my reading a little bit. Maybe venture into some adult books, read some more contemporaries, read some books by people of color or with people of color as their main characters. While I will forever love my YA fantasy and I will forever be reading it, I do want to branch out with my reading a little bit more this year. Number 2 is to develop healthy habits. I think saying I'm going to develop healthy habits is better than I'm gonna lose weight or I'm gonna run every day or something to that effect. A little bit more open, and it kind of sets you up for a lifetime of healthy habits or a lifetime of being healthier. This includes eating better, not eating out as much, drinking more water, doing some exercise, this type of thing. So just developing habits that are gonna last me my whole life versus just 1 year or until I lose a certain number of pounds or something like that. Number 3 is to take some risks. And this is pretty arbitrary. I've been trying to adopt this lifestyle of why not me? So doing things that I want to do, but for some reason I'm holding myself back and thinking, oh, I can't do that for this one reason or another. But I can actually do them. I can actually try to do that. Like, I can write a book. What's stopping me from writing a book? I want to take some risks along the lines of why not me? Maybe they're small things, or maybe they're big things like applying to be a PA on The Walking Dead or something crazy like that. So I just want to do things that are maybe a little bit more out of my comfort zone. Number 4 is mental health. In 2017 I'd like to be a little more open about my mental health, talk about it more online and in person with my friends, and maybe try to seek some help for some of the issues that I've been having. Sometimes that relies on money, but you know, we'll get there. And number 5 is YouTube. I really think that in this past year I've kind of defined my channel a little bit more. That was something I was struggling with a lot. So I've committed myself to BookTube. I feel like that's where I belong. So I kind of want to grow in the BookTube community. I do have some ideas on how to set myself apart from all the other white American girls that read YA fantasy. I just want to grow, and I want to do some collaborations, possibly with some people. I don't know who yet. The main goal is always going to be just to have fun and be creative, and I don't need like 1 million subscribers or whatever. But yeah, those are my goals for 2017. I feel like all of these are pretty achievable goals, which is something that I always try to set. I don't try to set like lofty aspirations like I'm gonna get to 1 million subscribers by the end of 2017. That's not gonna happen. I'd like to get to 2,000 by the end of 2017, but let me know in the comments what your New Year's resolutions are or what your goals for the foreseeable future are. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Upload videos every Thursday, thereabouts. Also, if you didn't know, I have a Patreon. Patreon is a great way to support all the creators that you love in a more direct way. You give me a little something and then I'll send you something like a postcard or a care package or a video. Links to all that is down below. That's all I've got for you guys today. I'm Chrissy Lou. Till next time, matane!